to Crown Showdown. And I'm probably cutting in here, so welcome back. I'm recording all these all at once, so the last part that you just saw is actually recorded at the same time. I just figured I'd do a full recording and then space it out however I wanted to. But seeing as we were about at 25 minutes in the last video, I say we're probably going to start here. So, we have Crown Showdown here, where you race to win a set number of minigames before your competitors can do it first. And you can fight off in either a 4-player or a duel. We're going to do a duel, and we're only going to do 3 wins. We'll face Blooper, I guess. And the only reason I'm choosing duel is because we haven't seen as many duel games as we have of 4-player. I'd really like to get Sugar Rush here, because I'm kind of in the mood to play that for some reason. You're the bottom. Oh well. Nothing like a little luck. Last time I did this in the failed recording, I got flipped the chimp right off the bat, so all things considered, I really couldn't go any lower than that. See, look, it's like, they're like, yeah, we'll stand. Oh, wait, never mind, we'll sit. I don't know, that always looks stupid to me. The Bomb's mustache always reminded me of the Monopoly dude. I don't know what his name is. Wow, I got him on the first one. I'm actually kind of surprised that happened. Alright, cool. That didn't take any time at all. Sweet. Can't ask for much better than that in a luck-based game, now can ya? Alrighty. Settle it in court. Sometimes you'll notice, I think right there was an example where it'll like just miss one and it'll scroll and it'll show the exact same one. That can happen sometimes, so just because a minigame just scrolled by does not mean you can just get it, or you can't just get it immediately. You can easily get it where the picture will just be shown back to back. But I don't have a problem with settling in court, so that's just fine with me. Utter concentration. Silence. Perfect. Okay, so we are all clear on the fact that 18 is the maximum amount you can get. I thought it might be 20, but I guess it's not. That would not be handy to know. It's like, this character only needs one more. That'd be really bad in 4-player if you're playing with 3 other people and they didn't realize you were only 1 away. It's like, great, now we gotta gang up and make sure he loses. And while we're playing a lot of mini-games that I showed in the we haven't seen or we haven't seen much of. So all 3 of these I showed off because we either had not played them, I had not played them in a duel, or we hadn't played them enough, and I wanted to show it off one more time. This is a little too easy, I gotta say. Now watch me mess up and hit a Goomba somewhere. Yeah, 300, alright. I've always tried to break the 300 mark, but most of the time I come up a little bit short, but I got it there. That was the perfect amount. And if you heard the doorbell ring, that was probably my cousin Andrew. And just like that, it is over. All hail, boo. Alright, I'll be right back, because apparently my dad's too lazy to get the door. Hold on a sec. Alright, Alright, so after finishing, we are now back here, so let's continue with Flip Out Frenzy. This is like a larger, stranger version of the Tic-Tac-Toe. Hopefully I'll explain it alright. So, for the rules, to win Flip Out Frenzy, you must own the most tiles by the game's end. Each time you win a minigame, you pick a tile. It and tiles in all 4 directions will flip to show your mark. And that there's also a late game shake-up. So, whenever you choose one, anything horizontal from it or vertical from it will also switch to your icon. So we're going to be playing at the Chomp Wash, which is the same minigame I got also in the failed recording. Dang you, corrupted files! Oh well, I think this one's going better anyway. Yeah, it's pretty easy to beat the CPUs on this, unless they're on, like, very hard. Like, I think Luigi just barely started washing, and then the other 2 didn't make it. I'm the ultimate at washing a chomp. Alright. Yay! Now, if you know for your fact, you're pretty much gonna win all these. And yeah, you can choose any tile that's gray. You cannot choose one that's already got somebody's logo, or if it's a black spot like this, you can't choose it. So we're gonna pick this one right here. Clearly that's the best option there, so we're gonna go with that one. And it's a 6x6 grid, and 4 of them are blacked out, so we're gonna be seeing a total of 32 tiles. Flipped over. Alright, so, shake it up. Another easy one to win. I kind of wish we'd get, like, Sick and Twisted or something like that. Because the last time I played it, something really stupid happened where I was gonna I made it all the way to the end and I jumped for the finish platform, but the camera didn't pan over, and so I just fell, like, right at the very end. So nobody won, but, you know, whatever. I think Luigi will get second, probably. Yeah, but not by much. Blooper did the worst, Mario got third. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. All that jumping, it makes power on your legs, but you have no power in your arms. You should get some upper body strength, man. Really should. Do some chin-ups. It's good for you. And yes, you can't pick tiles that already flipped like this, but why would you choose your own tile anyway? Let's go with this one. And we have Speedy Graffiti. Usually on hard mode, I'll beat the CPUs by about 1 or 2. Not much, though. But I like Speedy Graffiti, so that's always good. Probably one of my favorite games of all time. In this game, it's definitely one of my top 5. Oh, I got so close to breaking my record, I just tied my record. If I hadn't messed up that square before the last one, but oh well. It was enough to win, but oh, I really wanted to break the record. I thought I was going to do it for a second there. My hopes dashed across the sea. Oh well. Let's go with this one, I guess. I'm not really picking these in a specific order. I mean, I realize I could probably make it to where I could take like 1 or 2 less turns to, you know, finish off the board, but it's not that big a deal. Besides, you guys liked this project. You did last time I played it too, so that's always nice. And I got a feeling this will probably end before Star Fox Adventures, but not by a lot, actually. Last time I did Star Fox Adventures, it took 56 parts, and I'm only on, like, part 15? 14? I know it's only, like, currently part 13 is the only one updated, but by the time this is up, I think 14 and maybe 15 will be up by then, but we're already in, like, part 15, and we're, like, more than halfway done. I think we're around, like, the 60% mark. And there goes Blooper. Mario's being a jerk and jumping on everyone's head, so obviously he made his own brother lose. Dude! So if you're right, Mario. So you get for jumping on everyone's head. This isn't New Super Mario Bros. Wii. You can't do that. In New Super Mario Bros. Wii, it's perfectly fine. Because I always play as Mario. Because, you know, one player. Duh! I kind of wish you could, like, the one player could choose to be somebody other than Mario. Meaning Luigi, of course. Because who'd want to be Yellow Toad? I mean, he's clearly the uncoolest character. Blue Toad's pretty cool, though. No! I'm really... Last time I played this one, Luigi, like, barely beat me. I was, like, 2-2, and we got to the very end, and I was so close. I was, like, literally a minute off on the little clocks in the center, and I just barely missed it. I mean, Luigi just got me, and it didn't help the, like... Because you guys have already watched me play this before, it's like, sometimes when you get the right time, they'll set it up, and, like, a whole bunch of other people that weren't close to it will have be, like, right next to their time, so they can get it really quickly. So sometimes you can just get unlucky with the placement on the timer. I don't know why people have problems with this one. Like, I hate trying to stop just perfectly on there. But for the most part, it's not terrible. And this one actually gave me an advantage. Luigi was trying to go the other way around, but it didn't really work for him. And Mario bloopers. No, no way, Luigi. Yeah, Luigi got that one. See what I mean by there was just no way I could get that one. And he might get this one, too. Yeah, he's gonna get this one. See, this is what I mean by just not having good luck on this minigame sometimes. And Mario Blooper's probably gonna get this one, but hey, at least it won't be Luigi. Why can I not... Okay, I don't know why it wouldn't stop right there. Oh, shoot. Luigi's gonna get this one. Yeah, Luigi's gonna get this one. Oh, no, I actually got it. I stopped it right on there. Cool. I didn't think I'd get that one, actually. I'm impressed with myself. Because I did not think I'd have that one. And we'll choose this one. Alright, one more minigame. Oddly enough, though, like 1 or 2 or 3 mess-ups, great. Well, not really 1 in this case, but, you know, just a few mess-ups on minigames, and you can actually lose this pretty easy. Because if somebody picks a tile that's got a lot of them that will change yours back to theirs, you can really get unlucky, and sometimes they'll just outplay you on the board. Fortunately, there's not a huge amount of strategy involved. It's Mario Party 8, not Fire Emblem, but, you know, whatever. Okay, who won, me or Luigi? How did Luigi not win? Because he didn't get hit either. Oh well. Because I guess it was because of the switch, because whenever you, like, switch sides, it slows you down just a little bit. So that's probably why. But if I'd gotten hit just once, Luigi probably would have gotten that. In fact, he would have gotten that. And there we go. Welcome to Bootopia. But not quite yet, because the late game shakeup he'll get a hammer and turn 2 of the dark squares into regular squares. Now sometimes it'll take 2 minigames to finish, and then sometimes it'll take 1. For example, if you pick those 2 top ones, if you'd chosen those 2, it would have just been 1 more minigame, because after that it would have, you know, it would have flipped both of the squares, because they're horizontal from each other. That doesn't happen all the time, but it can. He just picks 2 at random, and it's not always those squares or the ones that are darked out. Not always. They're randomly chosen, so... not that it's that big a deal, but... just thought you ought to know that there's a troll in the dungeon. Luigi, get out of my way. I don't know why they slow down on that turn, but I'm glad they do. Alright, we can do this. Yeah, new record. That's what I was hoping for. I knew I was going to win that once I started pulling away, but I was really hoping for that new record. Excellent. I don't know why everybody messes up on that U-turn right there. It's like, all you have to do is just hit the brake a little bit and you're fine. Oh well. Pick your starting point and take over your territory. Most of this is already mine anyway. I don't know what you're talking about. One time the second player kept winning this over and over. I'm not sure why. And by the end of it, or not over and over, but they would keep winning on occasion. And like at the end of it, I swear we had the British flag. We did. It was so strange. I mean, there was no white, but red and blue wise, it was the British flag, which was pretty awesome. So, Sick and Twisted, which is good, because I wanted to end on this minigame. Not overall, but, you know, for Flip Out Frenzy. We still have Tic-Tac-Drop and Test for the Best. Even though Test for the Best is kind of like the decathlons from Mario Party 5 and 6, and maybe 7, I don't know, because I haven't played 7 before. Even though I really want to, I've not played 7. But yeah, it's a set of 10 minigames, and you're just going for the best amount of points. The difference in the Mario Party 8 decathlon one, as opposed to the, dude! You just almost made me lose right there. Blooper. But no, I did not fall off right there. I clearly jumped. Jeez, after all that crud, I still lost. I should have won that, though, because Blooper nearly killed me, and I got all the way back. Confound it all, Blooper. Mess up my strategy, boy. Oh, well, I'm still going to win. And at least Luigi will get second, you know. Who better? Who else would we want to get second? Mario? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, so many options, huh, Luigi? That actually looks kind of cool. Somebody go make your state flag look like that. Complete with the L's and the boo faces on it. That'd be an awesome flag. Alright, so that is Flip Out Frenzy, so let's move on to Tic-Tac-Drop. This will be a pretty short one, because it's only 2 players, so we're going to be, I guess, facing Mario. We'll be facing Mario. I was going to say facing, and then I was like, no, we'll go with fighting, but no, we'll go with facing. Okay, everybody knows how to play Tic-Tac-Toe. The only thing you need to know is if you reach a stalemate, you can start a new game, so... Now, the thing is, with this version of the Tic-Tac-Toe boards, you can't choose any tiles except for the ones that are on the bottom. You can only choose that lowest row, and if there's something already on it, then you have to go to the middle row. So you can't just immediately start by choosing the top row, you have to pick one on the bottom. Which is rather irritating, but for the most part it's not as bad. It's a lot easier strategy-wise than an actual Tic-Tac-Toe game if you're just better at the minigames than your opponent, because you can just keep winning over and over. Okay, I kept picking up ones that I wasn't trying to pick up, but I still won. Wow, once again, Mario only lost by one little topping thing. Which, I don't know why you put a cracker on a cake. That doesn't make any sense at all, but whatever. Like I get putting, like, strawberries or something, but a cracker? Alright. Maybe a graham cracker. So yeah, whenever you choose your spot, you can't pick any of these 6 up here. It's gotta be this one down here, this one down this. Because, you know, gravity naturally will make it like that. I'll show you right here. Like, if I tried to pick the one in the very center, this is what would happen. It'd go into that one. But now if I choose that same column, it will go into the center one. Swing Kings. Alright, cool. I can deal with that. Some good old Super Mario Sluggers or Mario Superstar Baseball. I know the official name is Mario Super Sluggers, but that does not roll off the tongue. I don't care what anybody says, it does not roll off the tongue. Which I will redo Super Mario Slugger / Mario Super Sluggers eventually, but I did that fairly late in my quote-unquote LP career, and so I'd like to get earlier ones done that haven't been replayed. Which is why I did Star Fox Adventures, because that was the second Let's Play I ever did, right behind Majora's Mask, which has already been redone, so... Have fun out there, Mario! I don't know why you'd pick each baseball up individually and then go deposit it. Just go pick up like 5 or 6 in a row. Whatever. It's against the gentleman's code or something. I'm just gonna do a horizontal line down the bottom. Alright, so last minigame, provided I win, will be... Oh great, Pumper Cars. I thought for a minute I was gonna land on Flip the Chimp, but I was like, oh, fantastic. Alright, let's do this. And there we go. I usually don't talk on those, because if I did, I'd be sounding like this. Not being that overdramatic, but it would be sounding kind of weird anyway. And obviously we're going to put one right here. Logically speaking, if you wanted to stall it out, you could, you know, put one in the center row and then one on the right-hand row before making a full tic-tac-toe, but whatever. We're not going to do that. I love how that screen looks right there. That just looks really cool. They should do that for Mario Party 9 whenever it's a duel and somebody wins. That just looks really cool.